All right, I'm modifying a rear motor mount, adding another contact point, and then here in a little bit, I think we got some new presents coming. Look at the weather out here. So we're actually not even missing a race weekend. Weird. Ryan shows up with a pile of lots of money, evidently. New clutch, flywheels, tranny. There's the mock-up. There's that one. All the old shit. Oil. Engine build from Tectonics and Colin, and he is actually putting a new steering rack in right now. We found some shit that might have been an original.
It was.
So new steering rack's going in while he beats the shit out of that, and then V-bands. Injectors are freshened up. A new Linder clamp because, well, of this guy over here. What size is this thing?
68.
Okay, you heard him. It's a 68 Apex. Well, maybe I need to cover why all this shit is sitting here. So last race of the year,
IFO.
that was IFO finals. All kinds of crazy shit happened over them 2 days. And about 55 things piled up, and then Ryan's sitting in the car for 25 minutes after 3 calls to the lanes for the finals. Well, actually, it was the semifinals. Anyway, a missed shift. 1, 2, 1?
Nope. 2, 3, 2.
2, 3, 2. Spun the old motor 11,427 RPMs or something. That number's made up. It was over 11,000 though.
It was 12,200.
Oh, excuse me, 12,200. So that shot the flywheel ring off, which went through all kinds of shit. Okay, no big deal. Done that before. And then, whatever, that ended the season. That was last of the year. Okay, park it. And then the start tearing it apart, and the turbo shit.
Brass valve guides in the spa head broke apart, went through the exhaust side of the turbo, and so that Garrett, which was 4 years old, is obsolete. So started looking at other stuff and seen Speed Factory had Apex on it, so I contacted Apex and decided to make that big jump to the newest technology, good company out of Michigan. So.
And look at this wheel. Like, I don't get enough turbo shit, so this is kind of cool.
The old Garrett had 8 fins. This one has 16.
Yeah.
Has double
this is
fins.
Secondary shit.
And Apex's big thing is this right here, no nut. It's a Apex fit, so they don't have to use a nut. You gain 4 millimeters of, because it's an 8 millimeter nut.
Yeah.
Or no, it's a 12 millimeter nut. So you gain like 6 millimeters of fin size, and it doesn't disturb the air going into it.
Cool.
Apex says 20% more efficient than a Precision, but they've tested them to 30% more efficient than a Precision. So they can't, obviously,
Now,
say that.
I don't know if all that shit will help us because we're 3/4 retarded. So we're gonna do the best we can to use all that beneficial stuff to try to help us out. Anyway, we're gonna geek out here and just kind of work a little bit, and we'll tune back in when a little more fun stuff's talking. We're just having a good old shop day on a rainy Sunday. Got a couple motor mount things I'm addressing. So Ryan went to go get a tap handle, timing belt, a couple other things I forgot. Gonna cook up some lunch and thread some new holes here and get this mount figured out before we get the motor in, and then good to go. I'm gonna put a exhaust map bung on somewhere over here because we need a pressure sensor right there. This will get remote mounted. Run a little coil deal over to that guy and get some correct readings there. So making some progress here and see what happens.
Once we figured out that the goddamn thing's filling up with oil, there's not much else we can do. It won't fill up in second gear, but it will in third.
Well, yeah, because the RPMs are enough.
A couple guests stopped in. Got Tony swung by, Mr. LS boy, and then Aaron's on his way to work because he doesn't give a fuck about our feelings. And well, he had some issues. He had a dyno session yesterday, and he is got some oil return issues on a new dry sump setup, and we're discussing that out loud, along other things.
Brain trust.
What size line are you running on that?
What line?
It's 12 AN from the cylinder head for the valve cover to the catch can, and it's actually a 1/2-inch ports on the valve cover. That one has 2 1/2-inch ports on the valve cover, and it's a 1/2 by 12. And then these 3 ports are 10s.
So it's still filling up with fucking
2 10s coming out. And I also checked, we also investigated, and all these are oil returns.
Yep.
Right? And that's the main oil return.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grabbed the gasket, and one of the old head gaskets I have, all these holes are full. They're not, these 2 are open and these 3 are not. So, okay, let's pull the valve cover off and let's see if I have that kind of gasket on. Maybe I don't have enough drainage. So I took a zip tie and I stuck it down the hole in the head. Whoops. And I lost it. And it took us about 40 minutes to get it out because every time we touched it, it went farther and farther down. I finally ended up making 2 pick tools out of a 16th stainless TIG wire. I sharpened it super sharp and just barely bent the end. And because keep in mind, the cam's in the way. I can't do nothing. Barely finally hooked it and get it pulled, because every time we touch it, we'll go further and further down. Then we're like, we'll just leave it in there. What happens? I mean, it can't get sucked into the oil pump. It can only be in that straight galley, but then it could fall into the pan, but it's not enough in the pan. We got it out. I didn't want to pull the head. I couldn't pull the oil pan because, well, the dry sump pan, I can't pull it off because of the
The cross
adapter plate. The adapter plate from Volkswagen to Turbo 400, the 2 very last bolts there's 2 bolts that go in the back of the timing cover, or the back back crank cover.
Shit. So you can't pull that motherfucker?
I can't pull the pan off on the bottom, no, without pulling the transmission out.
What kind of stupid shit did you make?
No.
Fucking kind of engineer are you?
A redneck engineer.
Are we still filming this shit?
Yeah, this is the good shit.
Yeah.
This is shit when the camera's never rolling that we
Yeah.
always talk. And
Yeah.
like,
And the next
fuck.
thing you know, it gets edited. And
Yeah.
How the fuck did I get that in there?
So yeah.
So it's loaded that much up that it's fucking filling the head.
And then we looked at, and I said, how did our oil pressure do? Because after I checked the oil, I only had like this much in the reservoir, like 3 or 4 inches. And we're running normally about 90 pounds. And that pull on third gear went down to like 60 pounds. So it might have been starving just a little, but I had a lot of pressure still. I had a lot of oil pressure, but
it's pulling that much oil out to the point where it's fucking evacuating the pan. That's a
well, the
big
pan's
deal.
only.
Well, yeah, but still.
I gotta.
And how many quarts you have total in that?
7, 8, whatever. I can hold a lot. This is a 2 or 3 gallon dry sump tank. And then after pulling the hose off the valve cover and putting it into the milk jug or water jug, and then running it, just barely got the right stuff into the catch can. Just the vapors mostly, just vapors that coalesce back into half fuel, half water, or whatever, you know how it is.
And that's on E?
Yeah, E98.
And there's no cylinder leakage or anything like that where it causes it to just pumping it out that much more, or no cylinder leak down?
It's going into the cylinder head and filling the cylinder head and coming out. So on the valve cover, this port,
The baffle.
this one of these is just straight to the catch can, but it's just oil is full in here and just pouring out. It's pretty weird. So yeah, so this little cage comes out, and so it's not quite perfect. I can show a picture later, but it's about like, it's not like this. It's not symmetrical. It's a little bit off, but
I won't get to it this week, so you'll get me a picture, and then I'll design it. We'll get that, and then
yeah, even a block that's just got where I can get one, screw it down. They're bolts that come through here, so they're nutted in the top of the can, or threaded in the top of the can. That can move, and it doesn't have to be this exact cap either. It can be any whatever we can make work. Because I know I can get that in aluminum. Okay, and get one from somewhere, or whatever we want to use. That's where I'm at with that car. Okay. But
The LS cart? Or no, never mind. That was an old thing you were posting up.
yeah, let me get some shit to Puerto Rico and a couple other little things done, and then I'll get on it.
yeah, so I think that's the simplest for overflowing catch can problem right now. But that's still, I got to talk to the transmission guy or converter guy or somebody guy about fucking why third gears fucking reacting. And that red rear-wheel drive Jetta, I was texting him yesterday. He's Jose Figueroa Gold Lopez or whatever.
Okay.
Just went 920s on his fucking first hits on his car. I think it's a manual. I'm pretty sure
It is a manual.
It's a 5-speed, like a T5 or something. But
Yeah.
he was telling me at 40 pounds, he's at 617 with the wheel. And what's funny is at 38 pounds, I think it was 38 pounds in second gear, not third. In second gear, I was at 617.
Through an automatic.
You're an automatic with a 9-inch rear end, too.
Yeah.
And a big ass tire.
Yeah.
Who did the converter? This converter is
Please don't tell me A1.
no fucking what's his nuts? The old man there at the transmission shop kept telling me, the transmission shop right off of St. John's. It's in the back. Fuck, which one is it? I don't remember what it is. But he kept telling me, I think it was A1 to go to get a converter from his. But no, it's a Rev Tech. Tom from.
Behind Clint's or something?
That's where the transmission shop is.
Where to get the converter from?
Right, what transmission shop? I don't know what it's called. You made me find it now, huh? St. John's.
Camera's running, don't talk too much shit.
St. John's Boulevard. Where's St. John's Boulevard? Where are you at?
Fucker kinda looks cool.
What happens when you let a retard build your shit?
Colin's buddy,
off
or Colin's
and back.
guy.
Where's CGA?
Did we build that manifold for you? I said, hell no. Snubworks. Oh yeah, I've seen his stuff. It's awesome. I go, he's the only one that fabs on my car. You guys just do the motors.
Well, CGA, that's what, 50 something?
CGA.
That's not very far from Corey's.
CGA Auto. CGA.
What's the
CG AutoWorks. Okay, if I go to there, that's him. Where's St. John's?
CG's on St. John's.
Well, come on now.
What? Who?
Oh,
Wait, where'd you find a Napa?
You gotta be like
yeah,
60
that's
some- 60
Tony's.
some.
What?
They printed out an Napa receipt. I couldn't believe it either.
Yeah,
What?
They just
Yeah.
got bought out.
They got bought out by Napa.
Tony sold it. Sold it like a year and a half ago.
Oh, really?
Right there, that one. Vancouver Transmission is who rebuilt the LS's transmission and beefed it up.
Oh, I get it.
And they kept telling me go to A1, but the converter I have in
Shay,
it.
you're gonna be a while. It's still not in the car.
I know. This is what shop days are for.
As much as I would love
Rev man.
Camera's hot.
God, fuck! Don't say fuck!
God damn it!
fucking pulling a Chris Farley over
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was gonna say. Sounds like Farley over here. Okay, so the ship cables
They need to be up.
come up through.
Theirs wasn't near as tasty as mine.
Giving us your meat?
They need to be up.
Yeah, they go through this hole right here.
That's theirs or yours?
Theirs.
Oh, God.
Here, have a piece with some fat on it, Skinny.
I like the fatty ones. They're around.
Oh wow. This was the bad one. This was the one that got like 5-minute prep, not 2-day prep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, the difference in the two of them. That was mine when I cut it. See, that one was mine when I cut it, Tony.
That looks good. Hold up, hold up.
Hey, my meat guy started his own business. Did you see that? Father's Day box. Looks like it's $10 a pound.
Sure how that goes.
I mean, the cuts are smaller than I like, but oh yeah.
It just twists.
There you go, Tony. So mine was the one on the left. Wow.
Hey,
There it was.
so we need to fucking use the fire cooker and fire smoke one with your wood. Your wood. But the flavor difference. The flavor difference is fucking.
Come to this.
Actually, that's
Twist
about
too, right? What did that hit?
Oh, it goes right here. It'll level out as soon as it's. This bolt will go in here.
And now it'll come back this way?
Yep.
It'll tip back?
Yep.
pretty close on these.
That's what I'm saying. I'm up against the master cylinder here.
It'll come.
There we go. Okay. Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Good?
Yeah,
I'm just making sure that
no, I'm good.
the wastegate's not fucking getting hit.
Well, putting all that shit in there. Ryan Skinny Arm's gonna have to get these.
You're not in here. Hey, you're not in here. You are not in here at all.
Well, put that mount on, Ryan. With the washers. We can get that on there, and then it'll sit. So that's why I put the grooves on the block over there to help align everything.
Well, I gotta get the chain off too.
Yeah, you're good.
Here, I'll move out of the way.
That needs to come up so
Yeah.
you can make this bolt. Or pull back. Don't want to get one bolt started in here, right? Don't.
Put your beer down and help, asshole.
Fuck me.
Fucking retard.
It's crooked.
Fuck.
Let it down some.
Down, down, down.
Jammed in there.
Just this or the whole thing?
Oh, it needs to be.
All right, there. There, now it's in. Okay.
And now it needs to kind of like twist this way.
Yeah, it's gotta go a long way. It
Well,
will
now
go.
I can do this now and not fall off.
Yeah, I put grooves on that thing over there so it'll kind of lock it from sliding. I thought it might have. Sometimes you have a good idea that turns out to be a piece of shit idea.
A fucking dick.
Oh, that! That's the dick mount we were talking about. I was sitting there going, wait a minute. Let's move this out of the way.
And check this out. Remember I told you about Linex in the core.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I would Linex just the center section because it.
Yeah, look at Speed Factories.
Yeah.
Look what Speed Factories is wrapped in. Like a full-blown fucking tinfoil wrap.
Yep.
All that shit.
Yep.
The heating AC duct shit.
Yeah.
To keep it
Yeah,
from
look at
sweating.
Speed Factories.
Yeah, I Linex the other one. It's great. It's
Okay.
perfect. It's 50, $100. I'll give them cash. Hey, I just want this.
That, the thing is that shit there is awesome, really. It doesn't let it
That's-
sweat.
That's it. Just the center section sweats, not the air sections, just the water section. So definitely before track.
See, now you're making me want to go change my setup a little bit.
What? So what? Don't hang out with us then.
Well, no, because I see all you guys having to go max effort because you're trying to do more with less. And I don't have to do as much.
So it doesn't have to work as hard.
I don't have to work as hard, but seeing the stuff that you guys are doing efficiency-wise, that makes a world of difference in my world because most guys don't think outside the box.
Right.
And so I start thinking about stuff like that.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I just changed the fuel pump out. I was running a Magna Fuel 4303. Now I'm going to a Weldon 2345A, which is the same pump that James and them did at Speed Factory on that car.
Okay.
That's the big.
That's
what I've
the
got in
big
mine,
fucking.
too.
That's the big electric pump that you.
That's what
Pretty
I'm
much.
mine.
It's pretty much almost the biggest pump you can run electrically without.
Yeah, we had,
It
to
is.
put, we had to put a new wire harness on the dyno because we couldn't power the fucker.
Yeah, no, it's a
So
it's
the
enough
only-
for nitro.
The only other pump is bigger is that new Aeromotive 10, and it's like fucking so close that you're talking $2,200 for theirs versus I think $1,300 for this one.
Yeah.
Bring this forward a little bit.
Hey, we got a jack if we need jacks. By the way,
And you
for
got
help.
a fucking cherry picker to lift this up and help. Anyhow, I'm gonna get out of your guys' face.
Okay.
Thanks for
You
the help.
guys have fun.
Thanks for your meat, as always.
Yeah. That thing do a burnout?
Yeah.
Notice I edited that out of that one video of Chandler and the fucking expedition out there. So I made a YouTube video. Chandler had the rental out there, dude. Fucking, oh, dude. That thing had like, oh man.
But the thing is, at first it didn't fucking want to do shit.
It made a fucking clunk. That 10 speed. When he showed up here, when he dropped all this shit off, he had another fucking expedition. This thing's a piece of shit. Oh, he's trying.
Goddamn tractor
It's a
roll.
shitty ditch to go into.
That's a big ditch.
Dude, it sucked somebody in one night and they took the fence out. And then one morning I'm leaving to work. And I come outside and there's like 4 people out on the road, dude. This is like fucking December. It's pitch black out. There's like 4 people out on the road. It's back when I worked at Beale. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
Jack doesn't work.
That's the one you took to your dude to put a new cylinder in. I know, it's a piece of shit. I got another one.
Oh, it's fucking Blue Point. That's why.
You know why? Because back in 2000 when I bought that, there was a miniature billet one that was fucking...
That came with it.
I bought it for the little one.
The little desktop. one.
The little desktop one does it better than
I don't know if that works.
Where the fuck did I put the mount back?
What?
The dick mount.
It's
like I
right
said.
there below
Oh,
you.
it's right here.
But Harbor Freight wasn't around. They didn't have their shit, right?
Well, they did, but probably not.
They didn't have an aluminum one then. That was the first fucking aluminum jack there fucking was.
Yeah,
That was
I
400
had that same jack for a short period of time.
It's a piece of shit.
And even
However, this for fucking welding and shit, you fucking jack up, you can set shit that fucking
So,
like positions.
which ones go where, Justin?
They're all the same length.
Even these ones?
No, I didn't use them.
You didn't use those ones?
I had to have a stack of fucking washers because the bolts are too long. They're all the same thread though. Anyway, let me find more washers, and then I can change bolts next week.
oh, you know why? You're sitting here trying to Look at this. You're trying to tighten it.
No, it wouldn't tighten even down below. and it didn't have enough throw.
And finally tightened.
I'm running out of my fucking stock supply from Dyno. I had half a hardware store over here.
Oh, that's low on hydraulic fluid anyway.
See, it's,
Yeah, it's
it doesn't get enough throw.
It's ran out of oil or something.
Oh, that one sucks too?
Yeah, fucking lower it
I'm
down.
about to throw all my jacks
Did you
away and go.
disconnect the fucking power?
Yeah, I needed the welder.
Oh, well, fuck.
Fuck, man. Fuckers, what do you want from me? You want to work in jack? You want to work in jack and a lift?
What kind of hermaphrodite fucking bullshit is this?
I
I
got
want
lock
my motor
washers.
to go in.
I got lock washers to stack. Are you going lower or what?
No, I'm trying to go up and get the motor lined up so I can get these bolts
You know,
in
you
here.
figure with a guy with a that fucking does aluminum, he
Trying to go up with that.
instead of doing washers, he would do like a spacer.
No, I'll buy the right bolt. I just bought the wrong bolts the first time.
Okay.
You want to put a block underneath that?
So all this shit I took down to Vancouver nut and bolt. I'm taking this shit in and I'm like, here, give me fucking, I don't want anything on the back. He's like, you can just measure it. I said, no, anytime I measure, I'm fucking off, even if I have the right number. Here's the fucking parts. Put the fucking bolt in. I don't give a shit. Okay. Okay. Just everything fucks me when I try to get fucking shit right.
I figured you want some on the back, but no.
The top one I can't because it runs into the tube.
And those are factory Volkswagen spindles.
Yeah, it's all factory stuff.
So basically, all that shit.
So that's all Mark IV Volkswagen.
So how did you make this out of nothing?
AutoCAD. I had fucking looking at porn, half AutoCAD, taking measurements
The only reason I asked because
one Sunday.
I'm changing the rear end in my car, and I'm going from an 8.8 to a 9-inch rear end, and now I need brackets, which I'm waiting for Strange to get back to me.
Well, guess what? Everything's a number, right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
So,
Whoa, what do you need?
two dumb fucks that are helping to quit bullshitting.
I guess.
I leave him alone because he just does his own shit and he's pretty good at it.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna stand back. You're fucking already. You've done this so many times.
That's
you
why I
probably-
watch. Here, dude.
How many times have you done this?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even want to know.
450. Here, dude. You fucking sit at the fucking computer and you fucking throw everything together and start drawing. And then numbers, because tolerances and shit. Oh. This one. So I just drew everything. But the hub actually didn't seat all the way when I came out here. And I took the measurements. I'm off 500 meters out. And there's some spacers over there right here because I was off 580. But
So they
taking measurements, drawing, I fucking drew everything.
So basically, they show you the pictures of it in their PDF file, and they give you caliper spacers. And I was like, I emailed them. I was like, okay, I need to get this bracket, but why do you have fucking spacers? And I'm not quite getting that.
So it works for multiple things. They can have the one.
That's basically
and then
what
adapt
they
it.
said. That's basically what they said. Is that because this caliper fits 8-inch, 8.8, 9-inch. You know.
So I was gonna make a whole piece out of one, have the carrier and everything, but I'm like, no, don't do that. Have shit separate.
Well,
that
if
way
you
if
have
something,
modulated, then you can basically adapt
something
to it.
breaks, then I don't have to make a whole thing. I can.
So they make it to where the caliper has a bracket, and it looks like they have like 3 or 4 shims that center the fucking caliper in the bracket. And I was like, okay, that makes more sense because now you're adding shims to make it, because everything's a little bit different, that you can fine tune.
If you don't find the one you want, we can just fucking make whatever
Well, I'm
waste time on stupid fucking shit though.
just waiting for them to contact me back to find out.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. I don't know if that mount shifted or what, but it doesn't want to go back far enough. See how that's not like.
Okay, so here's a question. Can we get that mount lined up, or is it going to be the same exact? I want to know which one we need to modify, or why, but one we shouldn't have to modify.
We shouldn't have to modify.
Like Clint mentioned early in the show, you have to have that
This
trust
is
and confidence.
this way.
When he says go, you have to go now.
Hold on,
You
how?
have that confidence that he's making the right decision. And that takes time to build that relationship and that trust. It doesn't just the first time the guy says, hey,
Which way does he need to go?
just do it.
No, it needs
Back
to. No, it needs to go.
and me. No, just back now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't go back with this bolt in.
How's the front?
Oh, it's way off. The other one on the front's way off.
So the front was the one that was in, not the back one. So let's get the front one in, and then I can diagram the back one. Or we can put these in. Here.
To me, I think put the back ones in, and you can modify
Do the
front.
back, because the fucking front's cut, or the front's easy. Back a little, don't break my wrist.
Because they all know how hard it's been, and they know they can't wait to end because how hard it is to pass. You've got to start right now.
Ryan, you got skinny arms. Let's get those two in. Oh, I see what's happening.
It doesn't move. I had to set the lift down on top of it. Hold on, don't. I had it lined up.
Just realized there's dual wastegates on this.
We had to. We couldn't control the
We
fucking.
tried with one.
Yeah, we couldn't control it with a single.
We had a big 60.
So are those what, 38s or
No, there's a 44s.
44s? So we put like a single 66.
We
Yeah,
tried.
we tried. But the way we had the pipe ran, it couldn't control.
Oh,
it.
with divider. Okay.
Okay. There, those are in.
So being divided, you couldn't fucking control with a single
Yeah.
66.
You want this down a little? I'm gonna put it down, get some pressure on it.
Hold on.
Oh, down there. Oh. We need it under the tranny with a block to get it to go that way. Where's my other fucking jack?
Pretty much pulled it all the way up.
Now, I will say the internet was partially right on the wastegate thing on the... You're not going to be able to control that. There it goes. The internet did tell us we wouldn't be able to control it, and that was another one where I said, fuck you, I will too, and then I was wrong.
Well, I mean, you could have.
Could have if I kept trying, but...
Well, yes, you could have, because if you did like how I did, you take two of those pieces and just run up into a single.
That's what I
Single
did.
66.
How many more washers did you need on this, you think?
The right bolts.
Well, yeah.
You ran both those pipes and they still, with a 66, it wouldn't control it?
I think it might have been a 50. Was it a 50?
There's one single 40. Single 44.
Oh, so yeah.
So we only have 3 bolts.
it was cheaper to buy another 44
I
than to
can see
buy
that.
the fucking
I
60.
can see that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, because my 66 was 530.
Yeah, it was. So I did this on the orange car. It was cheaper for me to buy another 38, and then everybody thought I was twin turboed back then. They didn't get big turbo shit. And I'm like, no, it was cheaper to actually. So I was running, that was single scroll. And I had two 38s on a single scroll.
On a single?
We were learning back then. I mean, this is 09. Still learning.
Where'd you say your washers were?
I can't find any.
You had lock washers somewhere.
Oh.
They were in a container you took over by the computer, I thought.
They were in a container. It's clear, square, rectangle. Rots are done whenever we want to snack on some.
You didn't leave them on? To where they fucking came like the last time you did?
I always shoot it. No, I turned it down.
Where the fuck did they go?
Oh, they're right here. Oh, rectangle, not square. Here, you can stack these.
That's like you went towards the computer with them.
Yep. They made it halfway. Here.
Okay, just so you know.
That's what brings me to 9% here.
Oh shit, we got 8-7 in there already.
Chad?
So you better hurry up.
Chad, Tony, Chad.
How you doing, Tony? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You just pumped? You need me to...
No, let me pump this up a little bit more.
Okay.
It's starting to get some food.
You bought the double,
Yeah.
the hot venom. Oh, you're gonna need a beer in the hot tub too, huh? It helps you fucking. I was just telling Tony that, like, it resets your life for a little bit.
Well, you get an extra set of shorts for 2 people now?
Where are we draining?
Just on the ground.
Oh, cool.
Not your ground, so it doesn't matter.
Fucking thanks, buddy.
You tighten it?
No?
Tighten it.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, is this your first rodeo?
I'm fucking 20 beers deep, bro.
Fuck. Well, you need to start playing catch up now.
I'm caught on now. I understand.
You're missing the tip of your finger though.
Listen,
In the fucking garage.
guys, I don't need a fucking lip from you.
Too bad, buddy. You'll hear me till you die. Even if I die first.
Pop it.
Oh, there she fucking puked. Alright, go ahead.
Man, we need to fucking change out that brake fluid versus the mass over one.
Did you ever hear that fucking joke about the hooker poorhouse? Fucking dude buys
Yeah, my
a,
leg's gonna hurt after driving this car for a while.
dude gets a hooker, guy comes running out. How was she? I don't know, man. Fucking maggots started coming
Last
out.
time, go.
There we go.
That ain't right.
Go ahead.
I ain't even right to tell, bro. That fucking ain't go.
Hey,
That shit happened.
Clark, the fucking dead one's full again.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, that's sick.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Feels good?
Yeah, it's good.
So your brake one needs to be fucking changed out. Look at that, how dark that is compared to that one.
Yeah, you try to drop a fucking car at 160 with those fucking brakes.
Look at the front brakes.
Look at the front brakes. With fucking drum brakes on the rear.
There was drum brakes.
Hold
not
on,
anymore.
I got drum brakes and I got fucking rotors about that thin on the front too, so don't give me that shit.
Like solid rotors off like a 78.
Yep. Solid 78 road. This one's fucking cracked over here. That one's cracked. I gotta get new ones for it.
Oh, fuck. Rear's
Well-
gonna help. The rears are as big as the fucking fronts now.
Yeah, and there
That'll
is.
help. Oh,
So,
that'll help pick her up.
well, I'm just gonna use it to slow it down.
Yeah, fucking grab another chute.
Get the sprint car ones,
What?
man.
Grab another chute.
I don't
chute
need another
helps it.
shoot until 200 miles an hour, but I use the chute more than anything.
Shoot
helps.
shit ton.
Shoot helps.
I need to find a bolt for this. I think I put that bolt there was supposed to go there, but I'd rather have more bolts in that fucking motor mount.
A bolt for that.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
it really depends on what track you're going to most that you really need that.
I don't
chute
even
for.
try. This fucker does not have good enough brakes to stop. It just.
So like Woodburn, I don't fucking pull the chute.
Woodburn's
Pacific,
fine.
I don't fucking pull the chute.
Woodburn's fine. It was-
Medford, I don't pull the chute.
Seattle's got a ton of runoff too.
Yeah.
It was. What the fuck was the one that was really close?
Seattle's the one that fucking somebody died at, right?
Well, yeah, but that
Yeah,
was,
but they got a whole nother runoff on the other end.
had
You
a
can end up
whole-
on the road course.
They could have fucking run the road course up. Well, now they blocked it off, but you can fucking get to the end, and you can actually roll
I never
around
made
the
it
top
down
and
that
come
far.
back.
I've always been too slow.
Here's this.
Who
This
was
is-
the short one?
Oh, this.
I guess it really depends on what track.
Redding's really short.
Redding short.
When they put the fucking barriers in for their
Well,
go-kart track,
so,
they
yes.
told me I could only run 1,000 foot.
So hold on. So that's
I was-
exactly what Pacific just did.
Yeah, they blocked it off.
They blocked it off. So they have a decent run.
Yeah, because when the motor blew up in this bitch up in Pacific last year, when we lifted the head, I ended up cleared out of the end and around the corner. And everyone's like, you went too far. I was like, I couldn't fucking stop. There was water everywhere. You know,
Oh, yeah.
when it split the head apart.
Spokane's another good one.
That one
Yeah,
I'm
just
excited to
open
get
up
up
here.
there. Why? Oh, it'll pick up on it. That's all right. Tupac's playing in the background, so sorry, you two.
Not our music.
That's our music.
No, not. We don't own the
Oh,
rights
we don't
to
own
it.
the rights. Yeah, sorry, we got rid of Aaron's yacht rock, so not Aaron's music. He's just listening to me give him shit all day long. All right, so Aaron's finishing up some wiring down here. Ryan's bolting the turbo on. Oil return fitting that I just haggard all up at the welder because the gas was off, and trying not to be a 12-hour venture today, but I don't know. They made progress. Got some kids this weekend doing all kinds of fun stuff out in the yard. Dance class earlier. So all around fun weekend. We'll tune back in a little bit. We'll see if we can make something happen here.